Good morning. I'm gonna do a quick share of this to Telegram, and then we're gonna get into what am I actually gonna keep updating. There we go. Let's share that on Telegram. Hello, Telegram people. Anybody who jumps on, give it a share, give it a like. It's Brian of London. I am here in my forest in Tel Aviv. It is Friday, Erev Shabbat, before the end of Sukkot and Simchat Torah, and the end of this seemingly never-ending holiday season that we've had here in Israel. And I'm in my usual place in the forest. Hello there. And I'm having trouble with my eyes. Remember, I bought some varifocals a while back, and I haven't really been using them very much, but I think I'm getting to the point where it is actually, it's hard for me to read those little comments. Oh dear, age is catching up with me. I'm wondering, I'm going to first start off, usually what I do with these talks is I do them on Periscope, then I upload them to SteamPeak, then I upload them to 3Speak, and then they go onto the Steam keychain, the Steam blockchain, and then I take it and I put it into my WordPress site and I convert it into audio only and I put it out on a podcast feed, and I have some number of people, but I don't know how many. So if you do listen to my podcasts, if you're one of those people subscribed to the podcasts and you like the audio only version, please drop me a line. Brian at brianoflondon.me works, or my Telegram, or direct message me on Twitter. They're open. Tell me that you listen to the podcast, because I'm really curious to see how many of you do that. Or send me some money, that would be good. Because it's quite a lot of work. But getting the stuff straight up on 3Speak is very easy. And then publishing it to the Steam blockchain is actually easier. And I'm starting to see, and everything that I do on my Brian of London blog gets copied over onto the Steam blockchain as well. And honestly, Steam is really good to use once you're into it. It has issues to do with logging on and with passwords and keys, and there's some complexity to it that I won't go into here right now, but people are working to make that better. But the whole thing of maintaining my own brianoflondon.me site on WordPress, I'm struggling to see the reason why I'm doing that. Anyway, what else to talk about? Facebook. I got to say a quick few things about Zuckerberg yesterday on Facebook. He gave this big long speech, which I've looked at little bits of, and I really need to watch the whole thing start to finish. I think it's about 45 minutes. He said totally contradictory things. Facebook have also, in some articles I've seen, they've announced that they're looking at the idea of a Facebook Supreme Court to oversee, that would be independent from Facebook but yet paid for by Facebook. So maybe they would put money into a trust, and then they would employ people to act in cases where you've been banned or content. And Zuckerberg's going on that he wants to be the free speech platform, but everything is contradictory. We all know that they've got no idea what they're doing. On Israeli TV last night, there was actually quite a long program looking at the addictive effects of social media and how their entire system is built around this circle of engagement, likes, positive reinforcement. Their business model is about sucking you in and getting your attention. We know that. Now, some of it's positive. I think it's positive that we're all now spending much more time watching independent media than we are watching the mainstream media. YouTube videos and 3Speak videos and all sorts of other content that we're now consuming at much greater rates than the propaganda that is pushed at us. That's healthy, that we have alternatives now, but we're still very centralized, and Facebook, Twitter and Google represent the sort of pinnacle of centralization. And for Zuckerberg to stand up and say that he thinks he's going to move to a free speech model, and then in another breath talk about having 15 or 30,000 moderators. Sorry, calls sometimes interrupt. Anyway, there's just, it's contradictions. It's all covered by everything I've said before about our lawsuit versus Facebook, and we're still working on that. And it is moving. Can't say much more at this point. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. I did a video yesterday, and it would be good to hear back from you. If you, I'd like to know your thoughts on brianoflondon.me, my WordPress site, how important that is, or whether shifting to 3Speak videos and the Steam blockchain, perhaps finding some other way to do an audio component. I don't know, but I'm struggling to see the benefit in maintaining my own site when Steam will continue to be there. I have great faith that all the content I'm putting on Steam really does remain available to the world for longer than it would if on a site where I'm going to have to keep paying to have it hosted, and I don't know how to organise that in perpetuity. Anyway, I'm Brian of London, coming to the end of Sukkot here, and weather has started to change just as I predicted and knew it would because of the way that the seasons are linked to the Jewish holidays. Thanks very much for watching, and see you all next time.